Oh.
We're starting. I push start. Hello. How are you guys doing? Happy Sunday. Here with some of my very amazing mastermind women, including Brianna Wilkerson. And I know, we're like just glowy now.
I know, we're angels.
Wanted to talk about hope, finding hope in seasons of discouragement. All the women here at the mastermind are like at least like non-newbies, right? In business, but I think especially since your clients are like life clients, like tell me your best tips when it comes to if you're feeling zapped just in life in general and discouraged, like speak to that.
Yeah, I think at least for me, when I'm feeling discouraged, it's very easy to want a quick solution. Like, hey, what program can I do, or what can I eat or drink or whatever that's going to make me feel better? But I think actually settling in and asking yourself, what am I actually discouraged about? And how do I do something that's going to help in the long haul? Because that's actually what is going to cause that true transformation. So for me, like, when I was going through my health journey, just always felt like every diet would bring hope for like 3 months, and then it would go away. And asking myself, what can I really do so that this is continual hope? Like, and one thing I tried to do is celebrate each milestone, regardless of if it's like I did an extra mile or extra minute in a walk today or whatever. But then in your life and business, especially like for me, just it feels like I'm always striving and I always feel discouraged at times, but then it's those little glimpses of hope, like making white space to really see that and see that, oh wow, this has happened, but I'm so focused on it not happening, I don't actually see it's happening. So making white space to just sit and be grateful and reflect, and I think that gives me hope that I'm actually moving forward in my life and my goals. So I'm definitely looking for something that's not just a quick solution, something that's actually going to change whatever you're feeling discouraged about, and then actually celebrating when you make a milestone. Yeah.
So talk to me too about like specifically like with the women that you work with. I'm sure people can see you. Like in health, like when someone's just feeling like I've tried all the diets, like I've tried all the things. I want sustainable change, but I also want quick results. Like how do you balance giving people quick results and momentum?
Yeah.
But also lasting change.
Right. So I think I always start asking them what they've tried, what was the result, and if there was something that worked that they enjoyed, and like we can bring elements of that. But I really, in the beginning, just say like, I'm not a quick fixer. Yeah. And that will honestly deter a lot of people. Yeah. And that's fine. Like, I understand. Sometimes I want quick fixes too. But I think my heart is that the only way for me that I've seen my weight or health be sustainably at a good level and improving is by doing the hard thing. It's by creating a healthy habit and focusing on one thing at a time. So one thing I do with my clients is like a lot of times they'll be like, but I didn't do this week. I know we said this. And I'm like, but you did this. And that is something you were not doing a month ago. Like I had a client who just loves Coke. Coke is fine, but she drank 2 or 3 a day, and she's just like, I know I cannot do that, so I'm going to try to do one a day. And then she did one every other day, and then one a couple times a week. And it's like, that is something worth celebrating, even though you may not have exercised as much. And so we're just, I think as women especially, we are so hard on ourselves that we expect perfection, but it's really about progress. It's really about taking that initiative and just saying, hey, I'm going to make one small change at a time, because that's lasting.
It sounds like you're saying like going for the sustainable long-term lifelong change, but also celebrating and feeling like the small-term wins. Like you can like create sustainable change and feel good in the process of doing it too.
Right. Yes. And I try to celebrate them all the time. I'm like, even if you're not celebrating, I'm going to celebrate you, because I think that's actually very empowering for someone else to celebrate your success.
Wow.
Especially in your physical health journey, because we actually are very concerned with what people say about us. Yeah. Our weight, our hair, our makeup.
So like as the coach, like vicariously believing in them and seeing those ones even before they do.
Yes.
I love that. Do you guys want to chime in? Do you have anything to say? We're talking about the, I don't remember what I titled.
Just feeling like discouraged. Okay, yeah, feeling like discouraged in your life or your business or whatever. Oh, hey, Shirley. And how do you find hope?
Have you guys had a season of discouragement? I guess that's everyone. How do you guys fight it?
I guess I know it'll pass. I just gotta push through. So it's hard. Sometimes I cry it out, but then I feel better just to get back to work.
What do you tell yourself to keep going?
Well, I just need to make it work at this point. So, and I can't fail if I don't like actually try. So just to keep pushing forward. So.
I love that. Okay, Allie, what would you say to someone who's like, I'm feeling so, especially like we were talking about like with Brianna, like life and health even. Like if someone's just feeling just discouraged, like how do they find that initial breakthrough and inspiration?
Yeah, that's certainly a place that I can identify with. And I think first kind of recognizing almost the pain that you're in that moment to say like, okay, I do want change, and to kind of choose that and saying, you know, like there's no shame in that. Like obviously everybody gets discouraged. Everybody has those moments, but saying, okay, these are the results I'm getting right now, and this is really not a fun place to be, and I want to feel differently. And then, and then feeling good about taking just like little steps, you know, just like for me, when I dealt with my morning sickness from my pregnancy and it was like really bad, some things were like literally, okay, I'm going to wear real clothes more often, you know, I'm going to put on some makeup, try to prioritize like showers by myself a little bit more often, you know, like some of those like basic self-care things, like whatever it is to you that makes you feel, you know, better, you know, and you can get in a different state actually very quickly by doing some of those things. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm going to get a 3-hour massage. Like you can say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and sniff that candle that smells so good. Like, and that can literally start changing your mind. And that can help that spiral stop going down and start going upwards instead.
Totally, which we're attracted to the like, this is like, we're not attracted to the small wins because it wouldn't seem like it would be effective, but really that's the most effective thing is like small win after small win.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially the showering.
Especially
when in doubt, take a shower.
Seriously, take a shower. Take a shower.
So maybe you guys watching need to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saturday morning.
I'm going down the hall.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back to Brianna because that's what we're here. That's what we're talking about. Do you guys have any words on I'm interviewing Brianna. I'm live. You have any words on discouragement? Like when you're feeling just really discouraged and overwhelmed in life or business?
Well, I turn to my biz besties. And
What do you
just
do?
reach out. Either post to them or call them or text them and say, I'm having a really rough time, and just like process through it with them. And then they reflect and tell me how they're feeling, or sometimes something I haven't seen a different way. So,
I love that you
always
said
reach
that.
out.
I love you said because no one's mentioned that yet. Like even reaching out, yeah.
That was like my
And
first thing.
I feel like even in reaching out, sometimes you get clarity even before other people are answering. Like just getting your question out there, you're like, I know the answer.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would say the exact same thing.
Actually, verbally processing.
Ditto. We won't visit Carrie since she's in the shower. Oh, just kidding. Okay. Coming to you, Caitlin. Do you have anything? Or Carrie? Where'd Carrie go? We're talking about discouragement when you're discouraged in your business. If someone's watching this and is like, or in life, right? Like, I'm just feeling discouraged. What are your top tips for them?
Talking to a friend.
Talking to a friend.
Yeah, talking to a business friend.
So powerful. Like talking to a human.
Yep.
Let's do this. Let's do that. My advice would be to start making a list of 30 things that you are successful at. Prove to yourself that it doesn't have to be the one thing you can't do. It's all the things that you've been doing. And so when you start to build that momentum, it's easier to go back to the like, oh yeah, I'm actually really good at things.
Yeah.
Which doesn't have to be just business, which could be life, whether that's, you know, things you've done years ago or things that you've done currently, whatever that is. But it's sort of just whatever gets the momentum snowballing in the other direction.
I just did that, full transparency. Yesterday morning, I was just kind of feeling in a funk, like I was laying in my bed right over there.
Yeah.
And I was like feeling discouraged. That's Carrie's and Ira's room. And so I just like, I was literally like putting my head in my pillow and I was like, I'm just going to name 10 things I'm thankful for. And I could only come up with 5. And I was like, I'm going to find 5 more. And like literally by the end of that like 3-minute tirade, like I felt way better.
Yeah.
So it's kind of what you're saying, but 30, like I love that challenge. And you weren't even saying gratitude. You're saying 30 things you're good at.
Yeah, no, I mean, gratitude,
It's really
it's
the cousin.
I actually choose appreciation over gratitude because gratitude has a feeling of I have to get through it for me.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
appreciation is more of like,
Lighter feeling.
yeah, whatever. But yes, things that you're appreciative of, but also like things that you're good at, things that you were successful at, whether that was getting your license or graduating college or having a kid or getting married or whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be I built a funnel, I signed a client. Like
Right.
that stuff doesn't really matter.
I love that. Thank you, Carrie.
Yeah, I forgot that that's actually why.
Yeah, it is. I think Charlene's hanging out with us. Charlene, I wish you were here sitting on this chair. Okay, I'm wrapping it up. Okay, closing thoughts, Brianna. We're all doing partnering live streams, so Brianna's my partner, and so we just pulled everyone else into our thing. But Brianna, tell us, crazy light, tell us if someone resonated with what you were saying, and they're like, yes, that's what I want. I want sustainable life change in my life and health. But I also want to feel good in the process. Like I want to feel good right now and celebrate the small wins. How do they find more of you?
Well, you can find me at Brianna Wilkerson from Madewell, my Facebook page, or my group, Healthy and Thriving Women. But I actually have one spot open for my 3-month coaching package that is around all of this. And so,
Like literally one spot left.
one spot.
Like not false scarcity.
No,
like actually full.
but like literally, I know people say that, but one spot. So if you're interested, let me know. I'd love to have a call with you next week when we get back and just talk about it. No pressure to see if it's a good fit for you.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to say where you guys are at on the interwebs in case anyone wants to follow you? Where's the best place to find you online, Allie?
Probably my Facebook group, The Courageous Christpreneur. Yeah, so you can look that up.
Oh yeah, so I'm Lindsay. You can find me at www.blogmelovely.com or in my Facebook group, The Lovely Entrepreneur Society.
I'm Caitlin, and you can find me at blissfulbiz.com or my Facebook group, Productive Biz Babes.
Yay! Hope you guys. Yeah, you can find me here. Hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday. We're ferrying into the city to hang out for a little bit. So we hope that you're doing something restful and exciting today. Thanks for joining us, Charlene.
Yeah, love Charlene.